game, win it life, have no shame. There's no time, feel the pain, live the grind, I could change.
Alright, so welcome to Foxshot Server update number 51 or 52, I don't remember. So here is everyone who wants to show up for the intro. So let's go check out on what's new. Here is Waldek CZ from Czechia, a local Czech guy, and he's been working on Travnik, which is the district of Staroměsto. And then here he's been making a lot of these, I don't know if you can call it commie blocks, but just the style of apartment buildings. It's just a lot of them has been going up. They are painted pretty colorful, probably due to renovations, but look at that. It is very well detailed, and some of them, they have some unique characteristics like, you know, flower plants, hanging laundry, and all of that. So yeah, definitely pretty cool. And look at all the detail with the weathering in the ground. Pretty nice. And okay, there's like a little tunnel here. So it definitely looks like an actual city. There's even cars parked along the side of this. So this is how they do their parking in Czechia. And here we have a nice little playground with a seesaw. Actually, I like this design, pretty cool. And there's a swing set and whatever the heck this one is. I guess a chain wall to climb up or something. I don't know. They need to get like calisthenic equipment too. But yeah, look at all the car designs. They all are pretty unique. And you can see these are Skoda. That's a Czech company. And over there, ooh, that's a pretty nice looking van. Maybe it's a Mercedes-Benz. And well, look at that. That's an interesting way to use the rail. And these guys over here, they're playing soccer. So there's MCC. I think that's Mr. Sweet. And then this is probably Waldek. And look at that. He's actually adding these like lights made out of signs. I haven't seen that before. And then over here, I guess this is like their trash bins for recycling and garbage. And let's just walk around the neighborhood a little bit. Down over here, here's their neighborhood. Really nice with the trees and everything. So definitely props to Waldek for building all of this. It's crazy actually. And then here's another street. So it's like a whole entire city in this map. It's crazy huge. And then here is a pretty cool looking truck. I don't know if Waldek made all the cars or he's working with other people. So I just asked him, and then he said he was making it with Baco. So there are probably other people helping him build this as well. And apparently in Lynmouth we have this private school. Yeah, it looks like it's a church because there's crosses here, but apparently he says it's a grammar based on Bristol grammar, whatever that means. Those are just words, but yeah, really nice architecture. Even like this bell tower here, so that's cool. So here is what the rest of Lynmouth looks like. Batting the road here, and here is their local rail yard. Got one locomotive right there. And there is, and this road's going up this hill. There also is going to be a rail line transversing this area. So apparently Bedrock and Daffy has been working on these new shops like the Crown. Okay, it actually does have an interior. So yeah, definitely pretty cool looking and seems very nice. There's Bedrock. We got a campfire there, or a fireplace. Alright, so we can walk on the street. Go pub crawling. Look at all these storefronts, and these are going to be new ones on the way. And he also said they worked on the backs of the houses. So here's how it looks like in the back. Quite an interesting area. And apparently there's a place called Daffy Park. So along the water. What the heck is this? Man, this should be illegal here. We recently made a rule. No complex entities, but this guy is throwing a car over. But yeah, here is the local park. Has a lot of flowers and plants and trees. So it'll be nice when this is all finished to actually, you know, walk around this park area. And this bridge also has these crossing gates. So it's just like one of the lift bridges. So there's this whole thing. Yeah, I think it does. It's like a drawbridge, so it can go up. And got like a little boat there. What the heck are they doing? And then here we have NR Class. He's a Chinese guy who moved to Australia. So we have a lot of Australian buses, I'm assuming. Here we have the Scania 280UB Bus Tech VST, whatever that means. You guys bus people, do you guys know what that means? I don't know. But these buses, they look pretty nice. This one looks like a Nova bus, but it's actually a Volvo. So Volvo Green Optimus. But we have a similar bus here in the US. And then here's a double-decker bus from Bus Tech. Though apparently Bus Tech is a bus manufacturing company in Australia. So yeah, they have their own domestic bus companies. This one's a man. There's a lot of like German buses in this. I wonder how they ship them over. Maybe by boat. Here's a Scania. So many European buses. Volvo. This one's another Volvo. Look at all the different designs. They look pretty amazing. And then here are our last buses. This one has a yellow livery from Brisbane City. And he does use a texture pack. So you see this dark prismarine, it should be blue. But yeah, here's how it looks like in default. I mean, it doesn't look too bad. And it says right here, Brisbane City by NR class. Do not overtake turning vehicle, of course. All right, then here is Castlecombe by Bedrock, who is here for the video. And yeah, this is what it looks like so far. And he says it's a recreation of a real town in Wiltshire. So, oh yeah, Wiltshire. Wiltshire, they have their own pronunciation. But yeah, pretty nicely detailed. All these houses are like really combined into one superstructure. They're all connected. Really, here is how the houses are being built. Gold blocks, they're very rich. And there is the local church. And then here is Bedrock's area in Warp Car. The heck are these things for? They're messing with display entities again. And they are making winches, so yeah. So over here we have a couple of these British cars. So these are Land Rovers. So they have a really iconic look. Whenever I see them, I just picture the guy from the movie Cars. Was it Cars 2 or Cars 3? And here's the John the Grand Tour. No idea what that is, but looks pretty nice. Then over here, this one looks interesting. This is the Reliant Robin Mark 1. Is this like the tricycle one? I think it is. Here, this is the 1984 Jimmy Suzuki. Yeah, I don't know what these cars are. Alright, so this is Warp Maasdam, built by Hedesik, Mika, and Quill. So this is based on the Netherlands. Here we have a bunch of people. There is Maasdam Central, owned by the Netherlands Spoorwegen, or the Dutch Railway. Here's how the interior of the station looks like. I apologize, my shaders make it look dark. But yeah, this thing is pretty huge. And let's go take a look at the rest of the stations. This is the upper level where the trains are going to come in. Then here is the outside of the station, what it looks like so far. So you can see there's going to be a lot of track work there. And apparently this is what the train signals are going to look like. Their local church, and there's some more buildings here, maybe like a canal. But yeah, definitely looking forward to seeing this developed in the future. Alright, so here is Barto, our local Polish guy. And we're in this Polish town called Wypizdow. And yeah, apparently that's some kind of a bar right there. Toyski Bar. And yeah, let's go check out on this town. Right, so here's how it looks like so far. Got a lot to cover. So apparently this is the blocky area of it. How it looks like in the ground view. So we have a lot of these commie blocks over here, painted colorful colors. Red stripe ribbon there. Nice little parking lot. And here is the local playground. The seesaw and whatever the ring around thing. What do you even call it? Like a carousel or something. Alright, so if we keep exploring this town, very nice and peaceful. Yeah, it's nice and quiet, maybe too quiet. Over here is yet another street. The telephone number. Look at that. Pretty nice. And then over here, this is a new section as well. Looks like there is a soccer field. Pretty cool. I wonder if soccer, or they call it football, is the most popular sport. And there's their local playground. I'm noticing a lot of these, Eastern European towns, they always, or maybe just European towns in general, they just have a lot of playgrounds. And over here we have another development. I'm not sure what to call it. Like when they have a group of buildings, they all look the same, but they have different colors. And then we go further down here, little brook areas, like a dried up creek. There's no water. Car. That's the car design. And let's go down this road. Nice forest area. That's gonna be a house. And what else? There's like a road over here. Random parking lot, or who knows what. And there's like a random guy in the street. Oh, you see, like, he's painting the crosswalks here. That's nice. And there's even this, what does this say? And this says Malawani Paso na Drozde, which means man painting stripes or something like that. And if we go down this way, there is a sign here that says that's the way to Wypizdow. And there is actually another Polish village right there. It's kind of small. The heck is that smoke coming out of that car? That guy needs to fix his exhaust. But yeah, this is another village. So we got lots of buildings here. Road going down that way. And this village does have a local convenience store here. This is Sklep ZWZ Rimzowsklowy. That is an interesting looking tree. And this is their Polish police car with the blue stripe on the side. What else is over here? And this is the quaint village of Aizupe. Now if we go further down in this road here, we end up in, I don't know if you can call this a highway. We got this truck here on the side. And there is this. It says PL. So this is actually like a border crossing between Poland and Czechia. So Waldek CZ actually made this area there. Something probably about the Polish border, Polska. And over here, this is the village of Pisin. I really like how this sign's like on a diagonal as well. That's a cool effect. Got tractor, nice designs. And yeah, this is an even smaller village. And in the back of this, there is a pink flamingo. And then here is MCC DD101. And he's been working on some ships from the Royal Australian Navy. So here we have the HMS Brisbane Perth class. It's a destroyer. And these two ships are actually from the Cold War era, so they are an older design. These are actually modified from the US Navy Charles F. Adams class destroyer, which I know nothing about because I'm not really into Cold War stuff. But as you can see, the superstructure looks really nice. And he even has like weathering in the hull. And there is this red spot, so maybe they're just going to add in a boat, or he called them launches. And then here's how it looks like in the back. And there we got the flag. And then here is the other vessel. It's an aircraft carrier. And this one's called the HMAS Melbourne R21 Majestic class. So I honestly didn't really know Australia had such a large aircraft carrier before. But apparently this is a light aircraft carrier. See, the deck is very weathered, and here we have Australian flag flying in the wind, and here's a catapult. I guess they only have one, or there two, and they connect here. So that's pretty interesting. Very nicely detailed. On the side, we have some anti-aircraft guns. Really interesting design. Some kind of radar, and then like a little gun here, like that. Probably big gun. A boat tucked away, and then here is the island. It's 21. Very nice looking design. In the back we have the crane and some more boats hiding along the side. And here's how it looks like in the back. So the back actually has an Australian flag too. So I wonder if this is like their naval flag and that's their national flag. Yeah, pretty cool looking design. And here's how the carrier would look like when you're going for a landing. You have the arrestor wires, couple of them here. Pretty clever design. Simple, but yeah, it gets the job done now that we have chains in Minecraft. And he also made the USS Langley with Pat and Barrett. So this is actually the United States Navy's first carrier. So that's why they don't really have an island on the deck. Instead, it was actually converted, I believe, from a troop carrier, some kind of cargo ship. So if you actually look over here, this is going to be the bridge of the ship. And then in the back part, there is the superstructure right there. Yeah, this is pretty well detailed on the inside, and I suppose this is like the hangar where they would keep the planes. Although there are no planes. Oh yeah, I totally forgot he has also planes in this collection. All right, so over here is the Grumman S2 tracker, Cold War era. And this one has the wings folded in like a switchblade design. Versus this one, the wings folded out, and these were used as anti-submarine planes. And then right over here, we have the Douglas A4G Skyhawk. So this is an attack plane, and these are all used on that carrier right there. Pretty nice designs. We also have, it looks to be a crane. So that's pretty cool. And one of these tractors. Oh yeah, by the way, Mt.Zezrah is now a warp, so all these people asking to visit it from the last update, you guys can visit it. Alright, so now we're in Liverpool Station. And it's built by Daffy Sam Lake. He's from California, actually. Okay, why did he just change his head? But yeah, he's been making this with help from Bedrock and trains by Marcus and mods, apparently. So from the last time, I think, yeah, he's just adding trains, I guess. So here we have a little tank engine with some carriages chugging along. Does the back one? Yeah, it's like a brake van or something. A little bit different. Oh yeah, we did see Flying Scotsman before, but yeah, again we have these black little tank engines that just spawned. And what is this? Another one. Also, this map appears to have, you know, people. I don't know. This might be new as well. Like this whole lorem ipsum. Bro, this guy used lorem ipsum here. Oh my god. This is lorem ipsum too. So why is he using that so much? But yeah, there's actually people on the platform now. So it's less empty. Maybe he needs to add in even more people though. Over here, there is a bunch of cars. So there's actually a little road that goes in here. Oh wow, this is an interesting design. He's using redstone minecart tracks for the railings. So that's interesting. I've never seen that before. Oh look, it's myself. What the heck? How the heck did he get myself like that? Now, what else is new? Yeah, there's so many of these, you know, A3s, I believe. They're just everywhere, but this part, I think this whole section is new. Maybe like a ticket counter or a concession stand or something like that. So this whole area is being worked on. Let's see, you know, what is actually on the outside parts. There's some freight cars. Oh, these look pretty nice. You know, from Thomas the Tank Engine, the troublesome trucks, you would see them a lot. And there's also like these signals here. I don't think this was there before, so that's pretty cool. Semaphore signals. And I think this building might be new as well. The guy outside, there's MCC. He has a cane now. Why do you need a cane, MCC? Are you getting old? Future site of the Great Eastern Hotel, which sounds familiar actually. But I don't know exactly what that is. Welcome to Warp Aizupe. This is in Latvia with our local Latvian guy, Evo 1800. Right now he's wearing this Eno skin. Alright, so Aizupe looks very different from the last time I've seen it. It looks a lot cleaner, more European looking. Here is the new train station. Pretty nice, clean design. And here's the train station. There is apparently some trains over there, or like a working train with, what is this even, like a maintenance on way. Looks like they're putting down some railroad ties. And over here we have a roundabout, and there's like this tunnel. It goes underneath here, then goes back up. There's even a smaller walkway down there. And he also added this, apparently it's this, is this a Pepsi building or something? It's on the diagonal though. That's always nice when they are building on a diagonal. Further down on this side, here, this building is really on a curve. It's, apparently it's the garages, which are common in Eastern Europe. And then here it has a logging facility. It definitely looks a lot more realistic than the last time I've seen it. And here is the logging cars. It has some spines sticking out like that. And there is a warehouse. So now on the other side of town, there appears to be, I think this is a school. So that's probably a school building with some playground equipment on the outside. Garbage, recycling here, sandbox, even another playground here. So definitely this thing is very well detailed. Okay, another, like how many playgrounds do they have in this one school? But I guess the more the merrier. So besides that, we have a little neighborhood here, truck, and some houses like that next to a little brook. Yeah, this is definitely a nice place to live. There also are some power lines, which I do appreciate. And this one has a black and white stripe, so I'm not sure if that has any meaning. All right, so down over here we have some more of these garages, chimneys sticking out, and here are some apartment blocks. And then here is Darius area in Warp Train. So he's from Romania. That's why I have this Romania flag here, our first Romanian. And then here we have some trains. This one, apparently it's the Class 40 LE 5100, but I doubt anyone outside Romania knows what these are. So we have a couple of them right there. This one has a pretty Cool livery, class 47. Then on the other side, there is this bi-level coach. Nice. So welcome to Kyiv, Ukraine. So I've been building the capital of Ukraine recently. So here's how it looks like so far. Obviously, it's not complete. It takes a lot to work on this, and I'm working by myself as well. But here is Maidan Square, or Independence Square. A lot of history has happened here. So here is the famous Independence Monument, and with the statue up there on this pillar, and down at the bottom we have these plaques. They serve as memorials for Ukraine's history, I believe. And then back over here we have Hotel Ukraina, which is Hotel Ukraine. This place is also home to Globus Mall, which I'm going to be building right here, and they have this whole underground facility, which I'll get to in a bit. But you can see everything's pretty much a basic design right now. I still need to work on a lot of them. And then here I have a little sign that says Ya Heart Ukraini, and this basically means I love Ukraine in Ukrainian. So they got the little dots on the eye. Then here we have the main street, and you may be wondering, what are all these tanks here? Well, they're actually Russian tanks. They put them on Independence Day, and these are all destroyed that they brought out from after the Russians, they first invaded. So the Ukrainian civilians can take a look at them for themselves. This place has a ton of Ukrainian flags. You see one right there, another one on the flagpole, then on the sign over here. It's just pretty much everywhere, even the Hotel Ukraine, and also that building right there. And then over here we have this mall area, and everything, like I said, is underground. So there's like a globe here, and then there's going to be a mall. So if we take one of these of many entrances, you can go down the stairs, and there's going to be this underground passageway. You can see, like, this is where the windows, they act as roof or skylights. And then here is another hallway of the mall. So this whole place is going to be filled with shops and everything. It'll take a while to build a city, but it's coming along good so far. Then here is Warp Sandbox, a world where anyone can build. So you don't even need to apply for builder. You can just come here, log in, and instantly build out, as long as it's outside this. But if you follow this road here, where we have all these flags, you can see we have a new addition called the world map. And yeah, a lot of people have been coloring like the colors for the flags. So these are pretty much where you can say, you know, where you're from. You can put yourself on the map. Here I am in New York City, but you can see there's people from like all over, and it's still new, so like not everyone put themselves on there. So if you guys want to just visit the server and put your name on here, feel free to do so. We have the UK right there. Here we have the Netherlands, a lot of people. We have Germany here. Sagan, he's from Austria. We got Czechia, we've got Poland, we even have Romania. And then down here we have Kabi in South Africa, the only like African guy on here. And then we have Russia there. There's actually one guy, he's in Sevastopol. Here's a look at Asia. Not much people here yet. But they are in the Philippines, in Manila. We have Marcus there. In Australia, I know we have a couple people, like everyone's concentrated in this area. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the update. I hope you guys enjoy, and we are always looking for realistic builders. So if you guys want to come on, you can take a trial. You can come to spawn. Log in on the server. We are also open on Java and Bedrock Edition, so any version of Minecraft you can join. Leave a link in the description, and once you come on, you can just read these to learn how to become a builder. You know, join our Discord, choose a reference building to build accurately in our scale 1.5:1 scale. Follow all these requirements, submit your trial. And here's a look at everyone who's actually doing trials. And if you need some help, you can look at, you know, the example trial houses that we built over here. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy the video. If you do, hit that like button down below, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.